Maniacs, welcome back to the channel, doing a movie reaction for one of the more anticipated movies, Hocus Pocus 2. I think everybody's been waiting for this thing for a long time. I certainly have. I grew up with Hocus Pocus. Actually, as a matter of fact, the first time I ever saw that movie was in my parents' bedroom around Halloween time. Disney was doing, of course, you know, their October marathon stuff, and Hocus Pocus popped up on Disney Channel, and I checked it out. And the scene that I remember, we jumped on in to the movie, I think when Billy Butcherson was coming out of the ground, and that was my introduction into the first Hocus Pocus. Obviously, I had a chance to rewatch the whole movie, and I actually loved it as a kid, and I still love it as an adult, too. It's just one of those classics. The Sanderson Sisters are so iconic and so likable and so funny. It's like hard not to get sucked on in when they're on screen. They're very much entertaining. So, yeah, it's one of, I think it's probably my favorite family Halloween time movie, actually, as a matter of fact. So, we're going to dive into Hocus Pocus 2. I'll give you, of course, my personal thoughts after the movie. I'm very excited. Very excited. So, here we go with Hocus Pocus 2. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. By the way, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for new channel, share the content, it means a lot. And if you guys want to go even farther to make sure our reactions, such as this one, continues to come out on the channel, support me on Patreon. Really, like for even $1 a month, it adds up and it helps out so much. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've been waiting for this movie for so long. Let's go. Let's go, man. Let's go. I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped. Let's do it. Every witch movie, I swear there's something flying above the sky, like in the sky, you know what I mean, as they're opening up. Wow, look at that. Salem, 16 feet. Oh my god, I'm so pumped. I'm so, okay. Alright. That has to be Winifred. And the music, by the way, love it.
Well, that was enough for me today.
Oh my gosh, that's exactly how you would picture Winifred to look as a kid.
Surprise! She-go-leth.
Aw, young witches, adorable.
Tis divine. I cannot eat.
The spider.
It's adorable. Act as if we're not here.
It's exactly how I'd picture them acting as kids. This is awesome.
Allow me a moment to reconsider.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. How about no?
No.
Oh, praise God.
If I shall marry anyone, it will be Billy Butcherson. Oh,
Real Billy Butcherson.
Why me?
because we are soulmates.
Since when?
Since we shared that kiss in the graveyard.
Oh, that's right. I remember.
She relishes in her petulance.
This is some fun conversations. I remember now. In the original movie, this is kind of me nerding out a little bit because it's fun actually kind of seeing this stuff play out now. But in the original movie, we get the story from Vince that Winifred sewed his Billy Butcherson's mouth shut because I guess he had feelings for Sarah instead of Winifred, and Winifred like loved Billy, so she got jealous. Yeah, I've totally forgotten about that. Wow, okay, that's kind of cool seeing him. This is crazy. This is so surreal, I gotta say.
No more like thee.
That's kind of sad.
I banish thee from Salem.
Yeah.
Forever.
The Reverend's kind of evil.
What? No! No!
Oh, they're taking her sisters?
My sister! Stop! No, I cannot take my sisters! No!
This is kind of sad. Oh my gosh. I'm not alright, Spider!
With the 8 legs of sin!
The 8 legs of sin. Gosh, this guy. Wow, man. I am so pleased so far. Yeah.
Keep up! Stay close.
No wonder why they turned out to be so wicked. Look at their upbringing. Goodness gracious. Times were so much different, yeah.
Where are we? I do not know.
She cannot speak back to a man.
Woods before. I do not like this place. What was that?
Yeah, in the trailer they showed another witch, so. Oh, dude, my hair's standing up. Oh, dude, I got cold chills. That's awesome. And she's falling for it, too. Whoa.
Thou look a thirsty child. Is what makes Salem so very special.
Do you know who she reminds me of? Mother Gothel from Tangled. Just a little bit. I get that little feeling. Wow. They go into the woods. This witch, she was almost about to suck the life out of Sarah right there. Yeah, obviously, they're probably going to learn their magic through this woman. And how they, learn how to stay young, keep their youth. This is very fascinating stuff, I gotta say. Wow. It's kind of like that feeling I got when Halloween Kills came out, and we got to start out in like 1978, and then we kind of went into the movie. That's kind of what I'm feeling. It's like almost like we're really getting a little bit of the story that we're so used to and familiar with, just a little bit extra of that. And before we get into the new stuff, which is, it gives me, again, I had cold chills. It was so nostalgic. The book. So I guess it was only a rumor.
Magic has a way of uniting things that ought to be together.
She flew away.
Winnie?
Oh, Sarah. Man, some chaos is about to ensue with these young ladies. But I guess what I was about to say was, I guess it was a rumor that she got the book from the devil. Because in the first one, they mentioned that there was a possibility that Winifred got the book from the devil himself. So I guess that was only just a rumor. I guess what really happened was a witch gave her the book. I dig it. I dig that a lot more, actually. I gotta say, it makes sense to me that. And I gotta say, the setup here, the Salem looks great, and yeah, it's ran by fools, definitely by idiots.
Keep up. Okay, Mr. Book. Shall Malika Mystica. Bring my wrath. May fire rise.
Oh, they're gonna burn down the whole town. He's so over the top. Great opening. Great start to this movie. Awesome. Salem, it really is. That music, present day. I wonder if that witch is going to make another appearance in this movie. And not just in the beginning.
Oh, incoming.
Oh, we got a trio.
Hey, happy birthday. Thanks.
It's gonna be awesome.
This guy.
Our party at Cassie's.
Principal's office, now.
Oh my gosh.
Great.
Quiet down.
And she's not a liar, so. I hate saying this. I'm kind of missing the opening of the movie. I really am. Like, I'm not saying this stuff isn't like entertaining or whatnot. It's just the opening was so rich and filled with cool atmosphere that we just go from that to a school. And in present day, it's not as exciting as like 1600 Salem or whatever. But man, all right, sorry.
You finished your test pretty fast.
I've noticed there's a lot of like people getting cut off in this movie.
We started doing that, but when we were...
I know someone who laughs like that too. Oh man.
Yeah.
Gather around.
There it is. Wow.
The great. Here
Awesome.
to terrify and amaze you.
Look at that, man.
You
This
really
is
don't want people opening that book,
putting up a
huh?
lot of a show
Not
now.
to keep people from getting in. No.
Goodness gracious. Jeez, I actually
Their
jumped.
book contains the recipe. Revenge on all of Salem.
Salem. I must say, the virgin thing was always kind of odd to me. Like, it was low-key, you know, kids wouldn't understand it kind of thing, but it was still a weird kind of thing in a Disney film to talk about, like, virgins and whatnot. I never realized what it was until, obviously, I was a little bit older, but yeah, it's like, wow. Oh my gosh. Ah, you...
So,
I'm gonna call him Binks. Binks, damn it.
Just this.
what? That's it? A devil book?
He makes a valid point, though. You don't ever want to take risks. Never.
The creepiest part of the woods to have our ritual. I just kind of felt drawn to it. And besides,
Wow, that
it's
part of
nice
Salem
being
looks
in the
almost
nature. The part
very
of
much
the house is
identical.
Great nature too.
Holy smokes.
You know who did? Glenn.
He is a fun. You won't go out.
You think that'd be like a sparkler candle, but no, that doesn't look like it. Oh god, that scared me. Why did it scare me?
Oh, how was that?
I knew it was coming. And it's black now.
Why is everything so quiet?
Did you not hear the music? The singing? I'd be ready to cry, dude. Wow, they didn't waste any time getting into the Sanderson Sisters. And I know this is coming because the trailer, but they didn't waste any time. Nope. No thanks. Oh man. Gosh, I'm so excited to see them. What happened?
Are you still here? Yeah. No.
There they are, man.
It's lightning. It's lightning right here. It's like. Are those the Sanderson sisters?
Did they not see
Who
them?
are they performing for?
Jeez.
You.
Is it gonna break the straps? He was prepared for this.
Now, where is this beacon of light?
Go do it. Okay, I'll give it a try.
Dude, this is... Oh my god. Oh, the infamous walk, man.
Yes, we're right behind you. Just look for anything that says you.
Run.
Let's get up here.
Jeez.
That works every time.
Dinner for 3.
I don't think she buys them being 40 years old. Can't she smell children too?
With a woodsy finish.
You know, I just thought of this. Makeup is supposed to help people look younger, so it's kind of ironic and humorous that they're sitting there eating and drinking and testing out all this makeup and lotion and products and stuff. Mary kind of scared me right there. I was kind of surprised with that. She's kind of, a little sinister in that tone. Oh man. No kidding. Oh my god, a filter, dude. That's amazing. That's clever writing. I'm not gonna lie.
Why are these
That's clever.
children dressed like us? Well, because they all. That's not
Well,
okay.
it's getting real now.
And curse thee.
They're very much showing their evil side. Oh god.
I didn't know what to grab. I just
Come on.
Ah, there they are. Say hello. Fly.
There has to be a broom section. Okay, there you go.
My broomies are misbehaving. Uh-oh. Winnie, I'm surfing, Cowabunga.
How does she even know what that means?
Winnie. With this broom.
I gotta say, the witches when they fly look a lot better in this movie. Obviously, they have more money in this one than they did the last one, but. And now they know.
I can't believe it worked. Shut up. You mean I couldn't light the candle myself? It wouldn't have worked.
Well, why not?
Because he's not a virgin.
Oh, ew! Why would you do this?
Yeah, the whole world was against them, but.
I'm kind of shocked that this guy is turning out to be kind of the bad guy behind it all. He knew they would light the black flame candle and bring the witches back. Oh my gosh, I did not see that coming. He's such a fanatic. Okay, I'm liking where this is going.
Found the two 40-year-old teenagers.
The two 40-year-old teenagers.
Winnie, can we kill them now?
All in good.
Like 40-year-old virgin kind of thing.
Death would be too kind for the.
Ow! Ow! That did not feel pleasant.
Ah, good work, Mary.
Wait, can we talk about this?
Oh, wow.
But I was too late. Oh,
Tis the Reverend.
I thought so. I thought, yeah.
Ninny. Must be a descendant. Who is this man?
Best the mayor.
No. Oh, come back.
Unfortunately, yeah, it's true.
Perhaps maybe like a calming circle might.
Maxima.
Oh,
Power spell.
the one that they were warned not to do.
You promised to never ever do that spell.
The book doesn't like it. That's right. Yep, I remember now.
The head of a lover. Ooh, yeah.
The head of a lover.
Because all of our lovers are gone.
Actually, yeah, I think I misheard you when you said it.
Yeah, of course he wasn't going to want to help them. You have proved yourself
Now
very
tell me what I ask. My
worthy,
life depends upon this task.
useful.
Keep that hourglass, didn't you?
Yes, you did. You had to help them for one.
While I go to find that wretched Trask.
He does. That book does not want to help.
If they do that power spell, I think they're gonna kill everybody.
No party. Of course, the party. What do you mean? Is there a spell on them? Must be the spell, yeah.
That's not 6 feet under.
So he was just asleep this whole time? He didn't even go back and, like...
Fortunately. Well, guess what?
They're back.
They're back.
Nope, I did my part one time.
I need your help.
Sorry.
That's unfortunate. Okay, now we got Billy back. Nice.
Have you had these before?
One of the nicest guys, and he had such a shit ancestor.
Have you seen the
Horrible
man?
ancestor. My
Have you
apologies.
seen the man?
Lift the curse and let us out. Lift the curse and let us out.
There you go.
I can't believe it worked! Oh,
My daughter's about to ruin her future.
Go. There he goes. Now he'll run into them on the way out. The book looks a lot better. At first I looked really sweating. The book is sweating. No.
I got it! Come on! Oh, I'm coming!
That book is powerful, man, on its own.
Oh, this is so much harder than it looks! I know! This is so strong! What is
Sanderson Sisters costume contest.
Really? Really? A contest? Wow.
Oh, if these are all
They're actually participating.
Oh, roast sounds delicious. Can we go?
We cannot go. We're about to win whatever this is.
And put your hands together for...
They lost their own contest. No way.
What sayest thou? What sayest thou? I'm gonna find ya.
Makes sense. Makes sense, the song.
Get you one way or another.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And they actually have the town working for them now.
was a good idea. It's the fastest way to get there, okay?
That is so cool. I like this a lot.
Wretched villagers.
What the heck? Are they watching Hocus Pocus? That kind of made no sense, but oh well. Okay.
Cassie would just answer her phone.
Stop modeling.
Stop modeling. Oh, they actually saw. Okay.
That must be in here someplace. Spread out.
I can do for you.
Thank you, Sandy. Thank you so much.
It never gets old just watching. I feel bad for him. The one thing he wanted, he couldn't get.
Yes, we are. Ooh.
It's nice seeing him again. I gotta be honest. You don't see him in too many movies like today. And I do know that's the original actor too who played him in the first movie. Oh, nice. Not he's smart. Okay, okay. Put some small salt around him.
Kill him, Winnie.
Can they actually get out of it, or like? She's gonna push one of them onto it, isn't she? No, she's gonna do it herself. Okay. Yeah, there it is.
I've got so many people to apologize to.
Yeah, you gotta take a step back and realize what you're doing.
Oh my God, Dad! Give me a second. Hold on. Mo, where are you going?
The commitment. I love the resting witch face.
Oh,
Wait long, no.
rested witch face.
You know, I hate the Sanderson sisters. Nah, that wasn't that great. By the way, I'm not being a very good.
That was actually spot on.
Formally introduce myself. I'm the mayor.
Dad!
I forgot about these things.
Winnie! Looky, my roomies!
They're vacuums. Oh my gosh, no.
Watch out for the Sanderson Sisters until sunrise.
Yeah.
Oh, no problem. I mean, no longer required.
She misses you.
Now you must take his head. Okay, so Billy's not really too much of a contribution to the movie.
Witch's
Oh,
butter,
maybe he is.
Aurelia berry juice, and a petrified spider, I guess.
Not much the cat can do at that point. Nah. So I wonder what the spell is gonna do.
Wait, you said you need the blood of an enemy, but I mean, she's not your enemy.
Should we? No. Cassie.
Yeah, he doesn't really deserve the help. He's kind of the reason why this is all happening. It's really cool to see another witch in these movies. A couple new witches. Very different story.
The Walgreens, the leaves in the basement, Cassie's house. 16.
I knew she smelled awful.
Oh, not that strong though.
Little witch against the most powerful coven in history. Winnie, me too. I am also well.
Oh, now they're way more dangerous.
Shut up and get going!
Of course, Winnie, with pleasure. No. Host taste.
She was about to get zapped.
No, get up.
Oh, that must break her heart.
No! No! No!
She probably never would have thought the book would have left her. He enjoyed that.
There she is. Oh my God, you're okay. I am so sorry.
I like that they're treating the book as its own character. It's not just an item.
So sweet, and I'm so happy this is happening right now. But Winifred, I don't want to be all powerful. I just want to stop that.
I see. The book would rather a good person use those powers than an evil person. Makes sense. Makes perfect sense, because, you know, someone like Winifred would probably be too destructive and literally lay waste to everybody. Where she would use it to probably save people. So I think I get where the book's, like, issues lie with Winifred. Interesting. This is taking turns I didn't see coming, to be honest with you. Maybe the book is trying to save Winifred of losing her sisters in order to get power. Maybe the book knows it would destroy Winifred because she cares about her sisters more than anything. Even more so than power. I mean, wow. This is kind of taking a heartfelt turn a little bit.
We have to tell them. Okay.
Look at them actually caring about them in some way.
It takes what you value most.
Silence. God, no witch.
I knew it. Yeah, her sisters.
Child. Thou knowest nothing.
Winnie? Winnie?
That's utterly kind of sad right there.
Oh, please don't forget us. Oh, wait.
Up your powers?
My powers are nothing without my sisters. Becca.
Wow. I did not expect this side from Winifred. Honestly.
Okay.
I did not expect him to go down this way. Wow! This is not the way I thought this was going to go down. Oh, the poor book is crying, but he wanted them to be together. He wanted them to be happy. That is the sweetest thing.
Are they gone?
That's cool. Billy got a decent send-off, too.
Becca, I owe you an apology. Actually, I owe...
Discounts. Discounts. 20% off. 10% off.
So, what movie do you guys want to watch tonight?
I'm just going to say it. The way that the Sand... And I obviously, I'm going to continue it. It's not over yet. It's got like 13 more minutes, but... Or so. The way the Sanderson sisters got sent off like that, to where Winifred was actually okay with dying at that point because she didn't have her sisters with her. And that broke her. The fact that she learned that she had to sacrifice them to get to be this all-powerful being. And it's just, at that point, it's not worth it because you're going to be alone with all that power and you're not going to have, your sisters there with you. I thought that was a very sweet send-off because that's something, even knowing, yeah, she treated them like garbage. I mean, even in the first one, you could see that she still very much loved her family. And that was a great send-off, and I was pleasantly surprised by that. I thought we were going to get this big battle about, witch versus witch, and that was going to be it. But I'm okay with that. That was pretty good.
Or, it's just a regular old Halloween. Oh, yeah.
The book is like happy.
Oh, yeah.
A new coven. The way they're walking.
Crazy day.
Now, I was told that there's something at the end credits by my family. So I'm going to go ahead and check it out, see what it is really quick. Cobweb? Oh my goodness. It's protecting the Black Flame Candle #2. Ha! Maniacs. That was Hocus Pocus 2. One of my most anticipated, and honestly, the first one is so nostalgic to me. That I hold it in very high regards to like Halloween family films. It's one I watch every year. I mean, it's right here. I have it on Blu-ray. I own it for obvious reasons. It's just a classic in my eyes. This is a childhood classic. And we're going to go ahead and talk about, and most of you guys know, by the way, that when I watch a movie and do a movie reaction, I kind of take at least a week or so to think about the film overall and what I really did like about it and what I didn't like about it. Because at first, when I finish watching a movie, I might really enjoy it at that time. But the more I start thinking about it, I'm like, oh, you know what? I could have done without that. And I gotta tell you, and I'm gonna be honest, there's a lot of moments in this movie where through my reaction, you'll see how excited I am and how happy I am and clap my hands. And that's great and all. I mean, my reaction is solid. But when I started thinking about it, there are some things I definitely would have changed for the sequel. And we'll get into those. I'm not gonna sit here for too long and talk about it, but we'll get into some of those. The characters sucked. None of the performers' fault. It's none of the actresses' fault. They did what they could with what they had. It was more of a script thing. I can remember every character from the first movie. Danny, Allison, Max, Binks. I mean, the list goes on. Hell, even the parents, Max's and Danny's parents are more memorable than most of the characters in this film. I don't even remember any of their names, which is sad. That's a problem because I really wanted to remember their names. The only thing I can remember about the main characters are one had glasses and the other one was like a witch, a young witch just becoming a witch. And then the mayor's daughter, because the mayor was so likable, I actually liked the mayor that I can kind of remember his daughter, but she was kind of pointless throughout the movie now that I think about it. The characters I did like, though, obviously the Sanderson sisters. I mean, every time they brought that level of charm, they brought it back, that charm from the first one. That when they were on screen and being themselves, it was fantastic. I loved every moment of it. Most of the part. Mostly every moment of it. We'll get to that. We'll get to it. Billy, of course, seeing him, I wish he was utilized more, but other than that, I still enjoyed seeing him on screen. Doug Jones did a great job. Of course he did. I mean, it's Doug Jones. He's doing what he can. And then we got the Book, who I actually was really surprised I liked as much as I did. I think his character is better than this one, and I can actually call him a character now. He's not just a book. He's an actual character. I mean, he has feelings, and he can think for himself and all that stuff, and I really liked what they did with him in this film. The humor works for the most part. Really enjoyed it. Of course, you know, one way or another was well performed. I've listened to it probably 5 times this week after the fact. I can listen to it all day. I mean, I got cold chills when that whole thing happened. So really love it. There are problems with this. There are. And one of my biggest problems, and it actually almost ruined the movie overall as a whole for myself, was the ending. At first, I thought it was really just one heck of an ending for the Sandersons. But the more I thought about it, I'm like, that does not feel like something Winifred Sanderson would do. It just doesn't. I know what they were going for, and I respect it on some degree, but to me, as an original Hocus Pocus fan, that does not feel like a Winifred Sanderson move. She wouldn't, I don't think she would stop what she's doing after becoming the most powerful witch of all time. I don't think she would stop doing what she's doing just to be like, oh, they're my kin. Oh, all the times we had, that just did not feel like something this child murderer would just automatically start doing. I mean, there was many moments in the first one where she's like throwing Sarah into the middle of the road, like that could potentially kill her. She didn't know. And then pushing her into that force field in the second one. I mean, she's putting her sisters in very life-risking situations. And she's even choking her sister in the first one. To me, I felt like after her sisters died, I felt like, you know, something Winifred would have done would have been turned around and been like, well, you know, you win some, you lose some, and then she would have zapped one of them. Like, I feel like that's what she would have done instead of, oh, they were my kin, not my sisters, not my beloved sisters. Like, look, on one hand, it's very sweet, very awesome that she cared about her sisters. I felt like she obviously did, but to me, the Winifred in the first one, if they were meant to be pawns in her eyes, she would have used them as pawns to get what she needed and wanted. Maybe it has something to do with her age. Maybe she was more humbling, you know, the older she got. But I don't know. But there was some of that was missing. I felt like she was, you know, she's an evil person. I mean, in the first few minutes of the first one, she literally steals a child from Salem. They all three suck the soul out of this kid, and then they turn her brother into a cat. And then get hung. They do some dark stuff. So, she even poisoned Billy. But the second that her sisters are sacrificed, Can you help me, please? Can you help me? It's just like, that does not feel like a Winifred Sanderson thing to do. The decision making, like, they try to do something different with the character, but I was already afraid. I was already afraid that they were going to try to redeem the Sandersons in some sort of way before I found out we were getting a Hocus Pocus 2. So the ending really overall did not work for me, and I don't like the fact that they might have tried to replace the Sandersons with these new characters who are not memorable at all. It just did not work. If they make Hocus Pocus 3 and the Sanderson sisters are not even in it and they're trying to make this new coven like the main character, there'd be no way I'd be watching it. I would tap out immediately. The Sandersons made Hocus Pocus memorable. So do not attempt to make a Hocus Pocus 3 without them, because there's no way anybody would be watching that. I guarantee you that right now. No way. So, comment down below. Let me know your guys' thoughts. What did you guys think of this film? Did you guys like it? I liked it. I didn't love it. I started realizing the flaws of it after the fact. But I'm hoping that you still enjoyed my movie reaction as a whole. I'm really hoping so. So, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Hit the like button. If you guys want to see the full reaction, go over to Patreon. Link in the description. My Linktree account is in the description. And until next time, guys, just keep it retro and do take care. Holy shit, Michael. We made it to We Slaughtered Barbecue. The epitome and the purpose of our trip is to make it to this area.
Oh yes. Food and cattle.
Yep. I just noticed, is that a cemetery way over there, or are those cattle?
No, I think that is a small cemetery.
Holy shit, that's kind of cool and creepy. That thing is massive, but there's not just that one. There are spiders literally
There's
everywhere.
one there. There's one there. There's one over there. And then there's this one here.
Dude, they're everywhere on the
they're all
property.
huge.
It's
Oh,
cool.
there's one there.